viewers, and welcome to this broadcast live at State House, where we've just been invited and we're yet to know what is yet to take place. But suspicions are here that the Republican president, Hakainde Hichilema, might be making his second set of the presidential appointments as far as cabinet ministers is concerned. On my right is the tent where we've been set up as the media where the event is taking place. Now, what does happen in that tent or during any press, appointment or announcement or swearing in of ceremonies? They do put a barricade of seats. They would put seats where presidential appointees or those that are coming to be to petition or see the president, like what we witnessed just a few days ago when the abrogation ceremony of the speaker was taking place. There were 3 seats and there was a barricade behind, and that's where the invited people were standing. Now, so in that same fashion, in that same system, this afternoon there are 27 to 28 seats that have been put facing where the president does witness those that are being sworn in. So in those seats today, instead of the 3 that we witnessed during the when the speaker and her 2 deputies did walk in and sat, the same fashion of seats, today there are 27 seats. So we can conclude or speculate that the president today will be making his second sets of appointments, that's of ministerial appointments. So if that's the case, the first set of the ministerial appointment we witnessed was that of the finance minister, Dr. Stombeko Musokotwani, who happens to be the only minister in President Hakainde Hichilema's cabinet from the time that he was inaugurated as president of the Republic of Zambia, running until the year 2026. And so there have been many comments, many concerns, defense mechanisms by those in government and the ruling party, and some of those that were still seeking, having a chance to defend the president's decision to delay on the announcement of his second set of cabinet ministers. So let's just get to one of the comments that we did get. That should be about 3 days ago from Andy Ford Mayele Banda, who issued a statement on Saturday, the 5th of September 2021. He did say that it is almost 2 weeks now since His Excellency President Hakainde Hichilema took his oath of office as the 7th president of the Republic of Zambia. Now, according to Mr. Mayele Banda, he said, we have accordingly noted with great concern that up to now our country, that Zambia, still does not have a full cabinet. While we appreciate that the president needs reasonable time to appoint his ministers, he now appears to be undecisive, and the time lapse is increasingly becoming unreasonable. There is no prudence in procrastination. We appreciate the symbolism in prioritizing the appointment of a finance minister as a statement of intent on fixing the economy. However, the reality is that the finance minister's efforts are highly ineffective and severely handicapped without cabinet colleagues. How can Zambia move forward in battling the COVID pandemic with the absence of policy direction at ministry level in the health sector? Similarly, with the rainy season coming, how can Zambia move forward without policy direction in the agriculture sector? So those are the questions that Mr. Mayele Banda, the president of the People's Alliance for Change PAC, did pose to the president. So on Sunday, there was a strong rumor. There was a strong rumor that the Republican president, Hakainde Hichilema, will be making announcements in as far as presidential appointments at ministerial level is concerned. So the statement read in part that the president is about to make presidential announcements at State House 7 p.m. That's 19 hours. So anxiety did follow, but we saw the president's presidential media team led by Anthony Bwadia issuing a statement saying that No, nothing of sort is going to take place. Yesterday, there was a State House invitation, which a number of media institutions invited by the State House did oblige, but later on in the afternoon, there was an announcement that the event that was supposed to take place yesterday is taking place today. So today is it, the 7th of September, 2021, is where we are and waiting. So speculations justifying through what we are seeing on the left side is a white tent. The last time we were in that white tent is a time that we were witnessing a church service with the Seventh-day Adventists on a Saturday and the Catholic Church on a Sunday. Today, the same fashion, only 28 seats. If my camera can pick it there, it's 28 seats. And in that, after the 28 seats is a barricade, meaning that no one should go beyond those seats. So our conclusion is that that is where some of those that will be called to service, to be serving Zambia at ministerial level, will be sitting. So we are waiting, and we are waiting to see, and we are all anxiously anticipating. So a number of ministers, a number of, I beg your pardon, members of parliament are seated just in that building. Among them is a Chongwe member of parliament, Lusaka Central member of parliament, some of the few faces that we've seen, but there are a number of people. So we cannot tell whether they're here as appointees or as witnesses. Witnesses are those people that just come to witness the swearing-in ceremony. So we'll be giving you all the live feed right here at State House, where we've been called we've been invited for a media engagement with the Republican President Hakainde Hichilema. So let's talk of some of the decisions government has made in the last few days. Yesterday, the Secretary to the Cabinet, Dr. Simon Miti, did issue a statement with regard the sending of district commissioners on their annual leave for 30 days. Okay, so this statement has received some reactions. Others are describing it as forced leave. Others are saying they deserve it, they need to go on leave. Others are saying, well, it's time for Mr. Fixing It to take his place. So Mr. Fixing It is President Hakainde Hichilema, who goes by a social media name of Bali, and he had a tagline support or campaign support as Bali will fix it. So we are yet to witness, or we're yet to see the essence or the justification of sending the district commissioners to leave. A number of statements have come in from Dr. Simon Miti, who is the Secretary to the Cabinet, and one of them is the suspension of promotions, transfers and recruitments of the civil service until further notice is another statement that was issued by the Secretary to the Cabinet. Other matters relating to from the time that the President did take oath, that is just some few weeks back, is happenings in the financial sector, where we were just told that there's been a shortage, there's been some shortage in some banks of liquid cash. According to what we've been told by those in the financial sector, is that there's been a number of cash withdrawals in the last 4 months, and some people have preferred keeping money or hoarding at their homes. We don't know whether that is, and some suggestions are saying that, well, it could be those that might have gotten the money illegally during the tenure of the Patriotic Front government. So some suggestions are being made that, well, let's change the currency so that we see those that are holding on to the money can return them to the bank and maybe explain their source of wealth. But it is a new government, and I'm sure some of those policy announcements will be announced. So later on, happening this week on the 10th of September 2021, President Hakainde Hichilema will be opening the ceremony opening of the National Assembly this coming Friday, and so at that time we are so sure that he will have his cabinet in place as promised when he did tweet on his social Twitter page, where he said that there was supposed to be some busy week this week, among them the opening of Parliament, presidential appointments. So let's wait and see, and we'll be right back here. So this is Alexander Msogotwane live at State House. Good afternoon.